in the school. And so when the incident, when the chaos was starting, my brother ran to the teachers. The teachers were sitting under the tree. That's in the school compound.
About how many teachers did you see there?
I didn't look at the teachers, but I knew there were teachers sitting there because they were practicing. We have paper, so definitely there are teachers sitting. I didn't capture the teacher's face because of what he told me, and I was calling the guy to stop. They didn't mind me, so I decided, okay, if they are not mine.
How will you feel? Say obre ewuba na say ohwe ni so san till SHS the final year obe school now on one kasa ni schoolmate atwese kan e dia won because of a stupid argument. How will you deal with that particular pain? Adolfo nyabotre na hwe video we to the very last end. Na arehu sembi esi e wo Riley SHS HSA a final year student or that ne parents for akoma so HSA on one kasa ni schoolmate atwese kan e dia won ne cousin ababe kasa na so answer na ebe call akwakwahwe video and a cousin explaining what actually transpired as an eyewitness no moma yenhwe senior some blogs especially 3 News reported on this particular sad incident. As you can see on the screen, Omocho, a final year student of O'Reilly Senior High School, stabbed to death by colleague. A final year general arts student of O'Reilly Senior High School, Edward Bokete Saki, has been stabbed to death by colleague. A final year general arts student of O'Reilly Senior High School, Edward Bokete Saki, has been stabbed to death by colleague. The incident occurred at the school's premises on Monday, September 2nd, shortly after the 18-year-old had finished a paper. According to a cousin of the deceased who witnessed the situation, the stabbing erupted during a fight with a colleague, Godwin. The deceased was stabbed 3 times in the chest and was pronounced dead at the hospital. She narrated that the fight started during an altercation over something. He had a paper in the morning and came to me that he was done with his paper. Few minutes we heard some noise at the back and we asked what's wrong, and they said it's Godwin and Edward fighting. I asked what's the fight about, and they said it's nothing serious. The whole thing was about you. What do you have? I have this and that. You are lying. That was what brought the fight. So I thought the whole thing is nothing. Few minutes later, the Godwin guy came up to me and asked me to warn my brother or else his blood will flow. And I told him it has not gotten to that, she narrated. According to her, Edward, the deceased, ran to the teachers who were in the school when the chaos started, but they did not do anything. This prompted her to rush to her uncle, whose shop was outside the school, to report what was happening, but did not meet him. However, upon her return, her cousin was stabbed by Godwin, a final year visual arts student who he was engaged in the fight with. When the chaos started, my brother ran to the teachers who were sitting under the tree in the compound. I was calling the other guy to stop, but they didn't mind me. So I decided to go to my uncle, who has a shop outside the school, to report to him what was happening, since the teachers are not doing anything. This guy is not someone he would joke with when he is coming to school. He has a small bag which contains a lot of harmful substances like knife, she said. She claimed that even after the stabbing, the teachers were unconcerned about the condition of the victim, and it only took the assistance of a passerby to help her transport the victim to Lekma Hospital. No teacher followed us. I went to the hospital alone and his father came around. It was one man passing who helped me. It took about 20 to 30 minutes to take him to the hospital. When my uncle's father came, they told him he's gone because he was stabbed in the chest, she stated. Meanwhile, father of the deceased is demanding justice and answers from the school authorities. The school authorities have not said anything from yesterday. The police have not called. Even the family of the boy who killed my son has not reached out. We want answers from the school authorities and the parents of the boy. We want justice and want to know what happened, he told TV3's reporter Noble Crosby. The school authorities and the police are yet to on the matter. Adolfo, so this was how 3 News reported this news ni nyina ene say almost say Edward ene Godwin enya akasakasa ni nyina ene say me papa wo wei uni wei me na me wo wei me wo phone me wo laptop uni bi ena che say escalate to a different level. Now Godwin trace kan the word the chest of say Edward emma che say oblidi. Now according to the cousin of the deceased say Edward no or say Emra in semis no report my teachers omu yomeni omu enfi situation no Emma or try say or be report omu uncle who stays outside the school because Godwin a man is strong one he says one kasanche ne bra Edward so be kum no na or say right after so call your uncle shiani uncle be returning no na Godwin a Stαbbed Edward say oblidi ewo from no see teacher simple and fee no omotete ho no mo yi omani na fast forward a passerby and obi otwem and a fa omo e de omo call Lekma hospital omo ko duro anche bia e na ono ankasa ni nua Edward ewu you see police for enka hwe according to say Edward ni pakro ewu ni papa omo say police for enka hwe teachers enka hwe omo pe justice. So in case you are wondering what is trending no Adolfo O'Reilly Senior High School just a final year student, our trial exam has been stabbed to death. Any update everybody the background. For the meantime, as a sign of Moma Yenko share video of the moment on E3 News, Ekasai, we mean the cousin of the deceased, Edward. Vimbas TV so we.
He had the paper in the morning. He was done with his paper. And he came to me and he was like, oh, sis, I'm done with the paper. And I said, okay, I'm left with a few minutes.
He's a final year student?
Yes, she's a final year student, a Form 3 student, junior arts theory. And he came to me, sister, I'm done with my paper. And I said, okay. He told me he was done with the paper. And I said, okay. And I told him, okay, I'm also going to start my paper. Not a few minutes, we heard there is some noise at the back. And we asked, what's noise? And they said it's Godwin and Edward, they are fighting. And I said, oh, what's the fight about? And they said, oh, it's nothing serious. And I said, oh, okay. The whole thing, no. But the whole thing was like, oh, you, what do you have? Oh, me, I have this. Oh, me, I have that. Oh, you are lying. You don't have this. Oh. So that brought up the fight. That was the only thing I did. So, the moment that I was there, I thought, oh, maybe the whole thing is done. It's not, no problem. And I said, okay, well, a few minutes, and the Godwin guy came, and he was like, you want your brother. If you don't want your brother's blood will flow in my hands. And I was like, oh, what?
That's what the guy
that stabbed.
That's what he told you.
He said I should warn my brother. If I don't warn my brother's blood will flow on his hand. I was like, oh, why? It hasn't gotten to that. And he said I should warn my brother. So there are teachers in the school. So when the incident, when the chaos was starting, my brother ran to the teachers. The teachers were sitting under the tree. That's in the school compound.
About how many teachers did you see there?
I didn't look at the teachers, but I knew there were teachers sitting there because they were practicing. We have paper, so definitely there are teachers sitting. I didn't capture the teacher's face because of what he told me, and I was calling the guy to stop. They didn't mind me, so I decided, okay, if they are not mind me, I have a big ankle here, so let me go to my ankle and go and report.
So at that time, he had not stabbed him yet?
No, he has not stabbed him yet. So I decided, let me go to my ankle and let me go and tell my ankle. This is what is happening in the school, since the teachers are not doing anything.
So when he came to tell you to warn your brother, if you don't warn him, his blood would be on his hands, that scared you a little?
Yes, that scared me because the guy is not someone that you would joke with. When he's coming to school, he has had this small bag. Because the guy is in visual art too. That's in my class. When he's coming, he have this small bag that contains a lot of harmful something. That's knife, like things that
he can use to do his work, sculpture
stuff. Yes, you have things that you should think that can hurt. So to me, I know him. He's from Teshi. So he told me, I'm Teshi guy, and also I'm a Teshi guy. I will show. If you don't want your brother, I will show him.
Vimbaz TV.